So first you have to install Docker on this virtual machine. Then you have to start. Then you have to install GitHub. So then you have to clone this repository. I will put in description itself. Okay, YouTube description. Then you have to clone this repository. I've been already cloned this repository. You can see that app e-commerce project. If we go to app e-commerce project, you'll be able to find all the dependent files. See, index.php, JavaScript, readme.file, SCSS, vendors, assets, everything you can see over here. Just follow the matram, follow the mati. Yani parana sambam matram. Okay, so clone this repository first. Clone this repository. Done? Have you done? No. Cheyidilla? Make it fast. Okay, next step. Please listen. Listen, please. See. What is with this? 1 minute. See, if we go to my GitHub, open this index.php file. Index.php file. And here you can see that my database username, database hostname, database password. See, so this is my database hostname. Are you able to see this? This is my database hostname. So when you're creating a database, MySQL database, so we have to provide the same name as database hostname. You getting the concept? Okay. And this is my database user. When you're creating a MySQL database, you have to create one user over there on a same name. So this is my database password. When you're creating a database, you have to provide the same password for the database user. And this is my database DB. Okay. So we have to create one database on MySQL. So Ecom DB. See, you can customize it, no problem. See, if you want, you can provide Ashiq user, Ashiq password, Ashiq DB. So that is up to you. But when you're creating a MySQL database, so the same you have to configure. I'll show you how we can do that. So till now we didn't create a database, right? Right. See, now we created. So now we're going to create one container, image, right? E-commerce container. So we already, some values already pre-configured. See, database, ecom user, ecom password, ecom DB, database. Okay. See, when you're creating this database, so first you have to create a hostname. Hostname is equal to database. Okay. What about my password? Ecom password, username, ecom user, then ecom DB. That we have to make ensure. Then only the connection will be established. Okay. So first I will create an image. Okay. So once you create an image, then you cannot edit. Then again you have to again you have to customize it. Then again you have to create another image. So let's see how we can create an image. So for that we require a Docker file, right? Right or wrong? Yes. So listen. So I will show you the Docker file. I've been already created the Docker file. Okay. So I will put this Docker file in WhatsApp itself. You can copy and paste. Please listen. See, I've been already put the Docker file in WhatsApp itself. Please copy and paste. Okay, I'll go to my virtual machine, then I'll paste over here. Nano. Alla, porthe. Easy user. അതിൻ്റെ ഉള്ളിലായാലും പ്രശ്നമില്ല, ആ ഫയൽ ഇങ്ങോട്ട് എടുക്കണം കേട്ടോ. Docker file, we have to create a Docker file, then I'll paste over here. Okay, so now I will explain actually what is this Docker file does. See, listen. See, first from PHP 8.0 Apache. So this is going to install one Apache. So with the pre-configured, see, already installed PHP on my Apache. I no need to install PHP, right? Okay. So then run docker php ext install MySQL. See, if we want to connect MySQL database, we need the dependency, right? So that I'm going to install over here. Same as Docker PHP ext enable MySQL. I'm going to enable that dependency. Okay. Next, I will update. Then I will upgrade my Linux system. So last step, we need to copy all the source code from the current directory to where? var.www.html. Okay. See, we have only 3 steps. Please listen. See, as we already discussed, so we required PHP. So that I'm already installed PHP and Apache. Because I'm taking PHP Apache image. So then I want what? See, I want to connect this container to MySQL, right? So for that I required what? Dependency. MySQL dependency, PHP dependency. See, docker-php-ext install MySQL. So by using this dependency, I can connect from this virtual machine to this virtual machine, or else this container to this container. Okay. So that also installed. So I'm going to enable that over here. So this is not a mandatory, but even you can keep to get rid of errors. Okay. So third command, run apt get update. If you want, you can update, no problem. Okay, better you can keep this command over there. Okay. So last one. So we will copy all the source file from the current directory to where? /var www.html. So where is it? Location. Container. So we'll copy from current location to container. Okay. So let's see how it's work. I hope you understood. This Ubuntu. So that's what actually I put over here, apt-get. Okay. So this is not Amazon Linux. Okay. So now I will save this file. Listen. I'll save this file. Enter. Ctrl+X. Okay. You can see that I have only one file over here, Docker file and app e-commerce project. But discuss. Okay. See, here you can see that I have an app e-commerce project and I have a Docker file. Right. I will copy all these. Say, Asif. So let's do after. Okay. Once I explain, then you can do it. See, here you can see that app e-commerce project, right? So I'll copy all the source code from this directory to my current directory. So what is the command? cp minus capital R or small? Capital. Okay, capital R, F, then app e-commerce, okay, star, current directory. So I can refer one dot over there, enter. Yes, now you can see that I have all the source code over here, right? So now I will remove app e-commerce project. I not require this, right? So rm minus rf, then app e-commerce project, ls. See, I have asset over here, css, docker file, font, image, index.php, readme, then scss and vendors, right? So now I will create a image. So how to create an image? Docker. Sorry, Docker. Okay, let me check. So do I have any existing image? Docker images. I don't have any images, right? So we can use Docker build, then minus t. Okay, image name. I'll put app. Okay, we can put app, then dot. What is a dot? That current directory Docker file. So we have to specify actually where Docker file is existing. So then enter. So now you can see that this is going to download Apache PHP 8.0. So once it download, then it will download MySQL. So then after it will update and upgrade. Okay. So second step, see, run PHP install. So this is going to install. Okay. So once it install, it will copy all the source file from the current directory to container. So let's wait. Okay. See, you can see that fourth step, copy.var.html. Everything is copied, right? So I will check what is the image name. Docker images. Docker images. So now you can see that I have an image over here, app, right? And one more image is there, 8.0 Apache. So what is it? Base image. Okay. So we not require this image. We only require app image. Okay. So now what I have to do? I need to run, right? But without database, how can I run? I need to create a database first, right? Okay. So for that, listen. So for that, we have to create a database. Is it visible or not? Okay. Well done. Okay. 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 So first I need to create a database. To create database, what is the command? Eh? To create database. Sorry, MySQL. I need to create a MySQL container. What is the command for that? Docker. Docker run minus. Okay, minus D. Eh? Minus. Okay, minus C. Okay. Sorry. MySQL root password. Okay. Equal to, we can put any password. I will mention root. See, we already discussed. So we have some pre-configured values, right? What and all? Host name. What is the host name? Host name. So that we have to. Okay, so we can consider host name or private IP, public IP, endpoint. Everything is host name only. Okay, but here we need to mention host name. Okay, because container doesn't have any private IP address, right? We have a 172.1.7 IP address, but here we have to mention host name. Okay, because already I created image. I mentioned over there what is the host name? Database. So I will create a host name for this database. Same as I will create a user, then password, then one database as well. So first we have to create a user. To create a user, you have to specify minus E, then MySQL user. So MySQL user you have to specify, then SQL to, then okay, ecom user. Okay. So then minus E again, MySQL password. Okay, what is my password? Ecom password. Ecom password. Okay. For 1 minute. Password. Okay. Then minus C. I need to create a database as well, right? Okay. MySQL underscore database. Database. So equal to ecom DB. Okay. Then what about my host name? Database, right? So how to create a host name for our container? Minus H. So minus H. Then I will specify database. Okay. So then what is my container name? Image name. Sorry, image name. MySQL. So we can download MySQL or we can download MariaDB, right? So here I will mention MySQL. Okay, MySQL. Okay, then enter. So now you can see that. So it is downloading. So it will create one root username and password. It will create one normal user, normal password, one database, one host name. Okay, everything it will create automatically. We don't need to do anything over there. So let's see. Okay, now you can see that my container is active. So I will try to docker ps, and you can see that one container is active. What is the container ID? No, D40. So before D D40. Okay. So docker, then exec minus IT D40 bash. Okay. So how to access MySQL database? MySQL minus U. What is the username? Ecom user. Then minus. Okay. What is the password? Ecom password. And you can see that successfully connected. And we created database as well, right? So how to list my all database? Show databases. Show databases. And you can see that. So we have a ecom DB over here. See. So now we created one database and we created one host name. We created user, password, and one database. What is DB as well? DB as well we created. So now we need to create a table. Then we need to add some data over there, right? So for that, so you have to go to my GitHub again. So in this GitHub actually we have a directory assets. So I'll show you that. First I'll go to my GitHub. Go to assets. So here you can see the DB load SQL script. Open this script, then copy this script. Okay, I'll copy the script. Then go to my database, then paste over here. Okay, so now we created table and we added some property values over there. Okay, so now we can create our e-commerce application image. So what is the command for that? Exit. Okay, successfully done. Now you can see that I have only one container. So Docker PS, only one MySQL container. So I need to create my image over here. So I created an image, right? E-commerce image. Okay, what is the command? Docker run -d -p. Okay. Port number. We can put any port number. 1080 Apache by default is working port number 80. Then image name we have to specify. Along with we need to link this container with this container, right? So for that we need to mention -- link, then actual name. So what is my database name, host name? Database. Okay. So if it is a database, you have to put DB. Okay, this is a provider name. It's already predefined DB. Okay, first you have to provide database name, then full colon, then DB. If it is a Redis cache, you have to put Redis. If it is a MySQL, you have to put DB. If it is a MariaDB, you have to put DB. That's a predefined. Okay, already the provider given that information. Okay, so once I done this, I will repeat once again. No issue. Okay, if you have any doubt, please let me know. So then I have to specify the image name. What is the image name? App. Okay, then anything else? No. End. Okay, what is the problem? Content pair adallalo. Docker PS. Okay, images. Then they should Docker run. Okay, 1 minute. Delay 1 minute. Okay. PS. What is my image? See, the problem is when I created my container, I didn't mention container name, right? I created a host name, but I didn't mention container name, right? So automatically it's created one name. So I'll copy this name, database name. So copy this name. So then I will execute this command. So instead of database, I will paste over here. Okay, then enter. So now you can see that container got created. So I'll get the public IP address, then I will access. Go to your virtual machine, get the public IP address, then access. So what is the port number? 1000. And you can see that. So we are able to access all the products. So I'll go to my virtual machine, then I'll stop my database container. Let's see. I'll go to my Docker PS, and here you can see that I have a Docker MySQL container. Where is my MySQL container? D40, right? Container ID. So how to stop a container? Docker stop D40. Enter. Okay, stopped. I'll go to this virtual machine, then I'll refresh. So let's see what error we're getting over there. It's not loading, right? It's already terminated. Okay, if I go to my Docker PS again, let's see what happened. See, database connection error. So we're not able to access that container, database container. I'll go to my virtual machine again, I will start it again. So how to start? Docker start, then D40. It got started. I'll refresh, and you can see that still again I'm getting the same result, products list. Okay, any doubt? Or else I will create one